that is all about the story and what's really happening here. So I want to go home to start my project. Like I said to you, by now I have 15,000 Kenyan shillings. I'm going to start once. And today, I'm going to show you the reality of my background. Yes, so may God bless you. May God bless you for the help that you did since this construction of Google started up today. Guys, I'm really, really appreciating. May God bless you abundantly.
Sasa wewe utaenda, lakini usiseme eti mimi ndio nimekutoa hapa ama mimi sina ubaya na wewe juu umesimamia kwa maneno ya Brian na niliona ni vizuri nilifanyia. Si mimi nimekutoa.
Wow. Actually, guys, this is the home and where my father is resting is here, guys. This is where my father is resting, and this is a real story, guys. This is where my father is by now. Dad, may you rest in peace. May you rest in peace. So guys, imagine these whole houses. I couldn't manage to live inside here. Guys, I couldn't manage because I was left alone actually. Yes, after my father passed away, my mother decided to got married. I was not able to manage to live in this home alone because guys, you can see no light, no source of light. It's just darkness. Yes, darkness at night. You can feel how could it be, guys, when it is at night and you are alone over here. How could you manage to live? Yes, guys, how could you manage to live? Let me show you inside here. Because there is somebody who has locked here. There's somebody who locked here. It is very, very dark that you can't able to see something. As you can see. So guys, I'm even afraid of living here alone. If you're able to see inside. So guys, that is it. Actually, this is the place, guys, you can see. And this is where this young man come from. So guys, and this message, the message is, I want to start building. Let me show you first the place where I want to start my small house that is fitting me. Yes, guys, it is not much that it must be very.
Grab a seat and sit down, guys. I analyze for you, I give you assumption, and we educate each other. The conversation between Daniel MWITA and the grandma, that is Brian's grandma, they were talking more on Kiswahili, guys. And I'm here to elaborate to you and also translate to you so that you guys, you can understand what was the conversation about. This young man called Daniel MWITA has gone in Kisumu. I don't know whether he went to travel. He has already started to travel, guys. YouTube things. Now Daniel is back. When he's back, he has come back and found some stories, you know. People are trying to say that, you know, Daniel is not your grandchild, your grandson. Guys, imagine even me today. And I told these people earlier, why can't you, I told Daniel earlier, open up to people. Open up to iammarwa's channel. Tell people, how are you really related to this grandma? How are you really related to Brian's grandma? So that whenever people will be supporting grandma, whenever people will be supporting Brian's grandma, will also put you in budget, because they will know that you are not closely related to these people. But all the way you have been telling people that your Brian's grandma is your grandma. You are telling people that Brian's grandma and your grandma, I don't know, they share same grandfather, something like that. But today it have just come out clearly from their conversation. Daniel has said himself that his grandfather, guys, I want you to see how that relationship is very far. Even in our family, I don't know where are those people. Daniel's grandfather is a brother to a husband of this grandma, which is the grandfather to Chacha Tales and Robbie. Meaning, Daniel's parents and grandmother's daughter, the daughter to grandmother, and Daniel's parents, that is the dad who died, those are cousins. Now after there, Brian and Daniel, they are also cousins, very far. Like, I don't know how I can put it. Like, my grandfather has a brother. Now, the wife to my grandfather's, how can I put it? Like, Daniel's grandfather is a brother to grandma's husband. That is a very, very distant relationship. And it was just lucky that when Maro went there for the first time, the person that he found there was Daniel. And it's good that Daniel used that opportunity to find the platform to work with the grandma, which is very nice. Now Daniel is coming from Kisumu, guys. He has arrived and he has been told that, you know, he is now telling grandma, just have this tablet for Brian. When Brian will come back, you just give him. Me, I want to go back to my home and start my own construction. Because me, I had your grandchild. Now the real grandchild. The real grandchild. Because me, I know the real grandson to the grandma is Brian. Chacha Tales and the other one, those are the coming from grandma's co-wives. But again, Daniel is coming from a brother to grandma's husband. I don't know whether you guys you get. If you flow with me slowly, you understand what I'm talking about. Now I have come to realize why Brian was really pushing to have his own home, to have his own house. Because people were not really understanding that why is it that Daniel is demanding a house and they have already built a new house? Why can't he live inside there? But it's very hard. I'm here to tell you that the only people who can be allowed to stay in that house, according to our culture, according to our home, that is Brian only. Because that is the real blood grandchild. But even Chacha Tales and the other guy, they cannot be allowed to stay there. Because their grandmothers, I don't know whether they died or they are there. Those are the co-wives to Brian's grandma. So I'm telling you that even Chacha Tales and the other two people, they are not allowed to stay with grandma. So even Danny, that's the reason why he was real pushing to make sure that he has a home. But today I'm here to help him. I'm here to make sure that we are going to move with this young guy, with this young man, because I'm also a youth. It's only that I've experienced a lot in life, and that's the reason why I'm here to stand and tell Daniel that feel free to reach me out, because what I'm going to tell you here, guys, if it's not going to make sense to you, I'm sorry. This young man, now, he is very far related to grandma. That is how I can say, very far. You know, in our generation, as generation goes, the strong, the relationship and the how can I call it? That things of relatives, it keeps on disappearing, because as I talk, my cousins have kids, and I'm very sure those kids, they don't know me. And that is what is happening there. I want you to understand this thing. As I'm talking now, my cousin have got kids. Those kids, they are really supposed to call me uncle, because me and their mom or me and their dad, we are cousins. But I'm very sure 100% those kids, they don't know me, which is very understandable. That is a new generation. People are creating new families as the time goes. I'm even feeling like Daniel has really tried even to recognize a wife to how can I call it, to his grandfather's brother. That is very bad. For me, I don't know where is my grandfather brother is. I don't know where he is, and I even don't know the wife to my grandfather's how can I call it, my grandfather's brother. Now this young man, he has decided to hand over everything and go back to their home. He has gone there. He has shown us, guys, how the compound is. For sure, that is not a good place to stay alone. That is a very big compound with more grasses. You can even find some snakes in those houses, because people are not staying there There is no heat. It's how can I call it? It's a cold place. So how can I call it? No, not a cold, a warm place. And those snakes, you can even find them inside those houses because nobody's staying there. That one, I back up this young man. But again, before, I used to tell Daniel that he should not really trust YouTube, because YouTube is not promised. YouTube is something that is unpredictable, because me, this is my third channel, and what I'm speaking here is an experience. You might be getting views now, enjoying, things are going viral. It reaches a point where people get tired of your content and people maybe stop watching you. I don't know whether you will go and start to beat them so that they can come back and watch. The reason why I'm telling you that things goes with wave. As we talk now, this month, I think this last 2 months and this month that we are, the waves were on that side of Brian's grandma. Anytime Maro will start another project or another charity, another place, that wave will disappear from there. Guys, do you remember when these people were building for Mama Ann's family? Anything you do with Mama Ann's family, just your title having Mama Ann's, people are pulling up and watching. But again, when this construction was handed over, try and go there, record and write Mama Ann's. It's very rare to be watched. Now the waves is at Brian's grandma. Daniel has shown us his home, which is very touchy story. I'm also feeling sad of him because he said the dad died. I'm also don't have a dad. I don't have a dad. That one should not be an excuse, my friend, my fellow youth. You don't have a dad, I don't have a dad. That's very nice. That's a normal thing in Africa. Most families, they don't have their dads. 2, you say that your mom was married after the dad died. Now you have shown people where to build a house. I'm saying building a house for you. How can I call it? I'm supporting you 100%. Cry and tell these people to build a house for you. Try and tell these people you need even a slope house or something that has a hidden roof for this young man. But now my concern, where is my concern, guys? My concern is still talking about education. What will happen after Daniel owning a house? Where will Daniel get a source of income after owning a house? Because owning a house is not everything. What will happen after Daniel has a new home? How will he be able to sustain himself? Because I've already told him that YouTube is not promised. And it's not that I'm jealous. Daniel has not really know how to record fine videos for now, because he wasted his time with Marwa. He left Marwa, Marwa went. He never even demanded for masterclass to make sure that he knows how to edit video, to put tags, to do nice video for his audience. Now, that is where my concern is. Guys, you have really seen how Daniel's life is, how Daniel's family and how their home look like. Is that home really need somebody to run out of school? For sure. Is that compound really needs somebody to run out of school? Even if Daniel does not really like theory things, like going to school, studying, 11 subjects, doing this and this, I can advise him here in Nairobi, guys. And this is the time that Daniel now has a wave. It will reach a point where we even cry on live, doing lives. People are not pulling up. Because me, I know how YouTube works. For now, people are really pulling up each and every time. How is Daniel? Because the waves are on that side. It will reach a point where we just make a live. Nobody's pulling up. Or people just come. Few people who are familiarized with you. They have nothing to support with you. And that's how your things will be very hard. And this usually maybe wanna happen after building a house. Me, I support you to have a home, because that is not a place to stay alone. Just a small house where you will marry. Because me, I've seen you don't really need to be in school. And a school, that is the only thing that I can tell you could change that family. That's the only thing that could change that home. But if Daniel does not really need that, I'm also giving him option 2. The first option was him to go back to high school. But again, me I've seen he's going like this. You don't like that story. Guys, if you are real need to support him, get out, support him to build that house that he is demanding. Me, I'm supporting him because even if it could be me, I don't know where I couldn't even live in that houses because I can't stay in that house, in that home alone. But now, our concern is me and you. Those are the questions that we need to ask ourselves. After having a new home, where will he be getting source of income? Maybe he will marry. Where will he be getting? Because me, I see Daniel has really trusted YouTube like no one business. Because you don't know that there is people who are making more better videos than him. But for him, he just make a normal video, a normal title, and he get views. The reason behind is that the waves are on that side as we talk. Waves are on Brian's grandma, waves are on Daniel's, waves are on that side because Marwa took subscribers to that side. And it goes with the season. Now, because YouTube is not predictable, guys, I urge you, I can even decide to support this young man to find a fine polytechnic here in Nairobi. Not even in Nairobi. I can also help him to find a polytechnic in Kisii County there, which is very close to home. He go there, he rent a house, he take a 4-month course. Because for those skills course, you just pay 30,000, not 30,000. I mean, you just pay fees once and for all. For 4 months. The course takes you only for 4 months. He can go there and decide maybe to be a plumber. He can go there and decide maybe to be an electrician. The reason why I'm giving him those ideas, it will reach a point where he will not be able even to raise a school fees alone. He should use this opportunity now to gain a skill that will sustain him even after YouTube has disappointed him. Because me, I'm telling you, I know how YouTube works. I know how YouTube usually disappoint people. There is a point where people will just clicking on video and realize that it's boring. Nobody's watching. And it's not that they like to do that, because even you cannot watch something that is not interesting. So before these things goes, before this wave that Daniel has, because me, I see this young man has now started to be confused. He has now decided to come out of grandma. He wants to start a house. He is believing on YouTube. And me, I'm telling you, if YouTube, even YouTube is somehow a talent to somebody, to other people. But for him, even his videos are very normal. It's not that they are catchy or are making people real to run on them like Marwa or other things. He does not even have a GoPro. Things are not really clear. But people have really favored him to watch, which is very nice. But we're now asking our question is, because Daniel is demanding a house, which is very right. Me, I'm supporting him to have even a hidden roof house or a slope, which is very cheap to build. 600, 700,000 to 800,000 can build a slope. 2 bedroom, not 2 bedroom, 1 bedroom and a sitting room, just for meanwhile. Then Daniel should go back in school and acquire skill, because me, I've seen him. He don't like these things of theory, like sitting down, studying chemistry, mathematics, Swahili, English, history, geography. I don't know what. He don't like those things. What he really needs in his life, he has dedicated his time to YouTube. And I'm here to tell him as his big brother, because me, guys, I've opened 3 YouTube channels. This is my 3rd YouTube channel. I usually tell you each and every time, and I know how YouTube disappoints. He can tell you people are having many subscribers, but the views that are getting, they can disappoint you. Now in the village, things want to be challenged. And if Daniel will go to La Polytechnic, guys, if you really support him, you can even use me or use another person in the village who you really see that he can go and make sure that this young man has accomplished, because he does not really need many things. Is to go there, you have a house, you go into school, register him, pay 4 months school fees, and leave it. 4 months course, Daniel is a plumber. 4 months course, maybe he's an electrician. From there, he can come back in the village. Now, working as a plumber, also making content for these people. he will have something to post. You know, it reaches a point where even content is exhausted. You are like, now, what should I? If you are not Marwa, you know Marwa with him, he is showing his life on YouTube. So there is no way Marwa will lack a content. When he wake up, he show you the way he's operating the whole day. So meaning, Marwa will only lack a content when he will not be existing in this world. But for Daniel, you know, some of the villagers, now they think about which content can I do? Now it will reach a point where Daniel will be exhausted and maybe which content can I do? Now, if you will be having that skill of plumbing, going to do plumbing to people's construction and everywhere, maybe Maro will be doing other charity, will be calling him to come and work. Because me, I'm sure, if Daniel has trained to be a plumber, has a skill of plumbing, and Maro has a charity house that he is building, believe me not, he will never... he will give Daniel a job 100%, and that one will help him maybe to make videos at the same time doing plumbing and earning something that will sustain him. You know, for now he has got many people on his DM, US, UK, Canada, I don't know where, Toronto. He's now feeling verified, like, I'm secured, I'm surrounded with big donors, I'm surrounded with the people who will never leave me, which is very right. It's okay, we understand. But we have got that experience. We have got that experience of donation and everything. For now, all those people that you have them in UK, Toronto, I don't know where, one, reach them out to support you to acquire a skill that will support you to for the rest of your life. Because you don't need to go to school and study theory, because that's how I see you from my psychology. Call these people, cry for them, this is your time. Tell them, for me, after having this slope house or this small house, kindly guys, take me to a polytechnic. I go there and train to be an electrician. Take me to a polytechnic to go there and train to be a plumber. Guys, people who are living nice life in the village and they never went to school are people who they know how to drive. Those are drivers. Maybe they drive matatu, they are living a very standard life, medium one. People who never went to school and they are still surviving. Some of them are plumbers, some of them are electricians, like Sammy, who has been doing wiring to iammarwa's construction, to grandma, to Mama Ann's. Through those 3 houses, Sammy built a house, 3-bedroom house. Is he not living good? But if Daniel really want to have a house and now depend on YouTube as a source of income, that wanna be so crazy. That wanna be so hard. Disappointments will follow him. Things will be very hard for him, because you will never be it will never happen that you are crying for subscribers each and every day. They even get tired at one point. Those subscribers have families. Those subscribers have bills to pay. It's only that they have decided to say, at this time, because this young man is really needing us, let us come out and support him. Use this opportunity. Imagine going and train for these skills. It will not even take 500 USD to be registered and settled in your house. Go for only 4 months. What is 4 months, guys? Imagine that now we are at September, going to October, November, December, early January. The guy is out, a pure plumber or a pure electrician, working in the village, doing making electricity in the village, earning something for his family. Because Daniel should now prepare to be a man. Daniel should now prepare to be a parent, because he is not going to stay alone. As he is demanding a house, after house, he have to marry. After marrying, because he will not stay alone in his home. After marrying, these people that he has a wife and a kid, they will be demanding something from him. And YouTube is not predictable. YouTube is not a sure-bet source of income. What Daniel should do, go and acquire skill. Only a skill that somebody cannot take it from you. Guys, me, I've done a degree, but I'm also admiring to go back and even study for plumbing or do something that even be an electrician. Because nowadays, skills sells more than theory. Skills sells more than theory. This guy, he really need to go and sit down, use this opportunity. Call those subscribers, call those people who are calling you your son, how do you call it? All those names. Go and support him to make sure that this young man has got a skill that will support him for the rest of his life. Or else you guys, you will build a house for him, still you will come back on YouTube crying for other problems. And this world, everybody has got problems. Even if you send me 1 million today, next year, at the same time, maybe I will also calling you and telling you, you support me with, I don't know what, a high problem, meaning the 1 million has already exhausted. So what I'm really crying for this young man is to acquire a skill, because somebody cannot take a skill from you. But if he's looking like things are really flowing well for now, he should go and ask other people. Go and ask Mayuguno. Go and ask people who have experience of big donations. Things are going seasonal, my brother. Be very careful. Run for your life. Run for your skill to make sure that this skill will take you for the rest of your life, having something, you know, because if you have papers about plumbing, look at Abobo, very young. He came there, he make just a few small things of plumbing, and he was being paid 20,000 within some hours. 20,000 is enough for you. You have a house, you are in the village, vegetables are in the garden, you are planting maize. 20,000 for you to survive the village, very easy. And you call it a life. You become a parent and you keep on creating generation after generation. But if you are real depending on this YouTube channel as source of income, and not even opening your mind to acquire skill, and Daniel does not really want to hear something to do with the school. When you tell him these stories, I even called him another day trying to talk to him about how he can go and join a polytechnic. He was hanging up the calls. He don't like these stories to do with school. He don't really like. He don't want. But me, I tell him, as I've seen his home, the compound and everything, this young man, he really need to go to school and acquire skill. If it's not even theory and everything, he really need to go and acquire skill. Plumbing, electrician, and other things. Even computer. Go and learn to have something that even if YouTube will run out of you, even if YouTube will disappoint you, you'll be having something that will bring in something on the table for your family. But for now, because you are talking with people internationally, which is a very normal thing, for you, you feel like you only need a house and then YouTube is there for you. Daniel, try. I know these people who are watching me here, they are also supporting Daniel. I really urge you, you can reach me out or reach anyone back in the village who you really see that this guy is very straight and concerned about it. We can look for a nice polytechnic training center where this young man can go and train for only 4 months. He can get a house, 7,000 per month. 4 months, that is around 28,000 Kenyan shillings. That is around 250 USD. You are done with rent. School fees can go for around 50,000. That is around 500 USD. You are done with school fees. Get him small pocket money. How much is that? It has not even reached to 1,000 USD. Less amount of money. Then this guy, he get into school, he get a skill, then from there, he will be showing people content on what he's doing and everything. Now, you will see, he has now started to travel, going to Kisumu. My brother, you know, sometimes I even look at this Daniel and say, are you really blind? Somebody need to go closer to you and talk to you very careful, very keen. Like give you a nice, how can I call it? A nice advice. Look at your home. You are alone there. Your mom disappeared. Your mom was married. That is how you have told subscribers. Your dad died. We are sorry for that. The compound is not pleasing. You need to have your own house. After there, that is our concern. That is my concern. Me as Village Echo. After having that house, what next? After having a new home, what next? Where will you be getting source of income? Don't convince me that it's YouTube. No, 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 no. These people are watching you for now because the waves are on that side. Believe me not, my brother. What you really need to do is to acquire a skill that will support you for the rest of your life. Skill is the best thing. Masonry, because even Fellow the Boy, ask him how he started. He was working as a mason. Fellow the Boy went to school at a Fellow, remember, you know, he remembers. And even I'm the one who took Fellow the Boy to be admitted in high school. We were real close friends. So this Fellow the Boy, he went in the Polytechnic, he trained for masonry. Through him doing construction at Mama Ann's home, that is when Maro met him. He shared his story on YouTube, and Fellow the Boy is now Fellow the Boy. Now imagine if the Fellow the Boy couldn't have any skill. Fellow the Boy has even trained for computer. We were going to computer class back at home. He is a good mason. Now imagine if this guy could not be constructing, where could Maro find him? Now look for your skill that will take you through. Look for your skill that will be your weapon. Whenever everything will run out of you, come back in the village, make videos. People will watch you being a plumber. They will even decide to buy you tools that purely for plumbing. Then from there, you will keep on branding yourself, doing plumbing in different areas. People will get to know you with the time. You become a big brand. You look for young boys that now you will be just going and take contract of a full apartment. You just give out to the boys, they make your work, you are just supervising. And that's how people grow. Nobody will come to understand that you went to Polytechnic. But again, if you are real trusting on YouTube, believing that YouTube is going to bring things out, maybe it's only this month, next month, and the other months. What about next year? What about 2028? What about 2032? That is what we are looking things in a big picture. Anyway, guys, let me know what you think about my thoughts. Those were my opinion. I don't know what you think from your side. But again, keep on subscribing to this YouTube channel. Support me. Take me to 2,000 subscribers, guys. If you have any concern about what I've told you, what I've talked about supporting this young man to get a fine Polytechnic, me, I'm here, guys. You can reach me out. You can even call me. Add Daniel on that call. We talk a conference call. We advise him together, because sometimes when you call them and you are a Kenyan, you know, Nyabwanze YouTubers, they don't like Kenyan numbers to call them. They only want numbers that have plus. They just know those are donation and everything. They don't know that even advice and experience that somebody has passed through can help someone. So if you really need to support this young man to get into a Polytechnic, reach me out. We can organize, and I can even decide to travel to that area. We go and get a fine house, a good Polytechnic. We get him there. He start his skill. After there, Daniel will be able to take a control of his own life. But for now, this young man is confused. But anyway, guys, go and support him. Make sure that he has his dream house. And from there, things to do with education, things to do with skills. Reach us out. Not me. There is people back in the village. You people, you watch people and you judge them according to their videos. Reach somebody that you see, this guy can help this young man to get into a Polytechnic and acquire a very nice skill. Reach them out. They go there, they meet with Daniel, they support him to be there, and he train. And that's what we call a better life. Anyway, guys, thank you very much. May I see you in the next video. Be blessed, and may God bless your jobs and everything that you are doing. Also, go and check me on other channel of Village Echoes Family, guys. I have got a family YouTube channel. It's written Village Echoes Family. Just write Village Echoes, then add family. Then that channel is going to appear there. Subscribe. Take that channel to 1,000 subscribers. So I really appreciate you for the support, and let me know what you think about this video. Bye-bye.